Good morning, you guys. I am in Chinle, Arizona, and I did my normal routine. When you wake up, you go to the bathroom. But just so you know, we don't have a bathroom. We have an outhouse, like back in the Western slinger days. So you have to walk. For me, it feels like hours when it's only about uh, 20 yards from my house. But that's what we do each morning, unless obviously you didn't drink a lot the night before. Um, I had moved back home about 6 months ago. Moved back because we had lost everything. My husband lost his job, a really good paying job, to a company in Maine called Spectrum Medical. And it really hurt us financially. We had to obviously move from our apartment, but they also gave us one of those, you have 10 days to abandon property. So we had to pack up our stuff and leave. And this was during the Arizona, I forget what it was, but there was some type of a law that you can't evict people during the COVID trauma, the COVID plague. So we missed that little opening that was open for like 2 days. Originally it was passed that we wouldn't have to uh, be evicted. But within those 2 open days that they had, they went through their entire apartment listing and chose about 3/4 of the property. And we were not the only ones that were kicked out. We really wish we could fall under that act again, but they had every right to evict us because the law didn't go too far. But within 2 days, they reinstated it again for another 5 months. By that time, the damage was already done. And we were forced to move with a bunch of other families. Well, story kind of gets long, so I'm going to cut it short. We moved, and we moved all around the country, trying to find work. My husband is a computer programmer, a software stack engineer, and he's also a cyber computer tech. So if any of you guys out there see this video, he is definitely one to get. He has done his due diligence. He even has a master's in accounting. That's something cool that I think a lot of you guys would need. But enough about us, or actually, forgot to tell you about me. I started my business 2 years ago when COVID first started, and my business took off, which turned out to be a great thing. But I forgot to tell you, among the eviction from our apartment, my husband and I separated. So we weren't really in communication all that much for the year. But I traveled and I got to see the United States. I got to go to places that I always wanted to go to, and I was pretty happy and elated. But then what made things even better was when my husband wanted to join me on my quests and see what I actually do for a living. And he saw that I made a good living off of it. I mean, granted, we had to buy hotel rooms at night to have owners know that their pets aren't being forced to sleep in a vehicle, which I would never want my pet to be in a vehicle all by himself all night. Especially he might do something that you don't want to smell in the morning. Um, but my company is called Blue Haired Gal Transport, and it doesn't really work with me right now because right now my hair is still dark black, and I'm going to be dyeing it in about 20 minutes, and it should be platinum or close to platinum. Once I do that, then I finally get to put the blue back in my hair. I'm pretty excited. Uh, I will be doing video vlogs from here until I die, I think. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope I do. I do nails also on the side. I just did mine. I need to, see, on the side too. I need to pick a blue color that I love. Obviously, you guys haven't picked up on the fact that I love the color blue. But I do nails, and I taught myself. Um, Everything I do is self-taught. If I want to learn something, I don't wait to enroll in a class or wait to um, sign up for an actual college class. I just teach myself, and I love learning. Um, Another interesting fact about me, I have DID, which, if some of you don't know what it means, wow, dissociative identity disorder. And that pretty much is the new title of what it used to be called was multiple personality disorder. I don't know if you've met many people like that, but I know that I'm pretty much an anomaly. I've yet to meet someone else that has the same situation that I have, but I was well enough to be a foster parent about 10 years ago, and we got to take care of some really good kids that come from really rough backgrounds, and we hope that we gave them somewhat love while they were with us. But I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm hopefully going to post something by noon or 1, if not by this afternoon. This is something that I want to do for myself as a personal journey and something to leave my grandkids so they can see how interesting their grandma was if I do have kids or grandkids, or if I'm lucky to have a kid. I guess that's the first start. But I wanted to tell you guys, please join me on this journey. Along the way, I'm going to be filming beautiful locations in this valley. Uh, the Navajo Nation is truly a beautiful place to be, a land that's so untouched. We seriously are kind of still back in the days of wagons and horses, um, but I'm hoping to understand my hometown better. Um, but I better go. I love you guys, and please subscribe and ring the little ringing bell if possible. And if you'd like, donate. I'm going to be making this into a blog that helps me survive even though I have no money. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I have no job. We are doing the best that we can. And as I do this journey, I'll film the different tasks I have to do around this place just to keep it up and running, just to keep it on the level of we have a wood burning fireplace, we have a little grill that we can plug in and use to cook. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm excited to see where it leads me. So, again, subscribe and like, and leave me a personal message. Say hello. I want to get to know you guys. You guys got questions about Navajo people, the Navajo culture? Let me know. I'd love to answer your questions. So, again, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good day.